Are you ready to animate your culture, bring it to life? There are 3 things that you can do in order to bring that culture to life and start getting real results. The first one you need to do is define it. If you haven't defined the culture and you don't know exactly what it means, how do you expect the rest of your team to know it? So when you define it, don't just put it on the wall or in your handbook, put it everywhere. Talk about it, use it in your day-to-day language. When you define it and use it, man, I tell you, words have power. Okay, so use that words. It might seem a little cheesy to call it out, but if you want people to remember your culture, that's what you do. And I can tell you that it works because my very first company, to this day, it's been almost 20 years, I still know their core values. When you put it in everything you say, it will have power and people will remember it. It's in the power of knowing your words and using your words. I'm Katelyn Bullock, co-founder of Enta Solutions, where we animate your business culture. Contact us for team building workshops, culture programs, business improvements, or ask us about how to make a digital culture. The second thing you have to do is live it. Let's be honest. If somebody says that they are kind, but they don't show up that way, is that really a core value? Your leadership team, it's going to be so key that they show up this way. And if they don't, or if they make a mistake, that they admit the mistake and say, I'm going to try to be better and show up with kindness more often, whatever your value is. So remind yourself and your leaders to give themselves some grace because, as I tell my team, leadership is not a position, it's a practice. And we're not always going to be perfect, but we show up in practice every day. So live it. Live your culture. Point 3, and this might be the hardest point, but it's to grow it. And growing it is easy when it's good. Growing it is difficult when times are hard. Let me tell you what I mean. When somebody doesn't show up in a way that resonates with your values and you have to give candid feedback, you have to do that in a timely manner and help them to understand. Growing it is easy when it's good. Now, a lot of people think, and oh my goodness, tell me how many people have put a foosball table or pool table into their office space. All good intention, but if you don't pair that with a process or a system that makes people use it, 9 times out of 10, I see those tools go without being used. But I've seen people where they have a debate, a respectful one, and they can fight it out on the ping pong table and they're all laughing by the end of it and have a great conversation. Make it part of a process, a ritual. Maybe it's when you closed a sale, everybody goes and plays a quick game of foosball. What is it? Build it into the process so that it grows through ritual and through the good times. And don't forget, grow it through the hard times. So if you want team building, culture programs, or you need to ramp up your digital culture, you contact me at entasolutions.org or find me on LinkedIn, Katelyn Bullock. We'll see you next time.